Hello and welcome to Kern County. My name is Justin. I'm the owner of Team 53 and I partner with Coach Dave Academy and Impel Motorsports to bring you this week's Learn to Drive video for super late models at Kern County as part of iRacing's 2025 Season 2 Week 12 official series. If you guys can, make sure you hit like and subscribe. It does a ton to help my channel. I'm just kind of a small-time racer here in Wisconsin. I have a late model myself. It's parked in the garage currently. My daughter Sydney's racing go-karts this summer. We just finished up our first weekend at Road America last weekend. They have a kart track there. Went pretty well. We're looking to go back, so make sure you guys share this video. Do whatever we can to get people to watch this. If you're out there and you want to sponsor us, it's about $200 a day for us to be able to go to the track. So um, whatever anybody's got out there, we're happy to take it. Send me a DM, head over to my Discord, join me there, whatever it might be. But let's get going here with super late models at Kern County. This is probably one of my favorite tracks on the surface. I feel like I say that a lot. But I really, really like Kern. I think it produces pretty cool racing on iRacing, and we'll kind of go from there. So qualifying here, what you're going to do is you'll come out of pit lane up here, and you're going to gas, brake, tire heat, swerve left, right, and just really get some heat going in the tires. You're going to need it. Without it, well, you won't be going very fast. So you head out on track here. Lap 2 is going to be our fast lap. So while we get up to speed, we're going to talk about impelmotorsports.com. Impel Motorsports, they are a huge supporter of mine. Head over to their website, impelmotorsports.com. They have a ton of Moza products as well as next level sim rigs. And if you're a real life racer, they are anything from an Inex Bandolero and US Legend car dealer to super late model parts, anything in between. So as we head here for qualifying, we're going to go for second lap of qualifying. We're going to go high here in 3 and 4 and get a huge run of steam down this front stretch. So we get going down the front stretch. You can see we are nice and tight here up against the wall, kind of creating a nice wide arc to get ready here for turn 1. If we go look in the cockpit here, you can see this seam, right? We want to have that. We want to be as far up on the wall as we possibly can. So we just kind of watch that seam, and I really do a good job of keeping that stabilized there in the same spot until I'm ready to start dragging some brake and getting ready for this corner. And that's going to be way earlier than a lot of you guys think. I mean, we're right about the stoplight, almost to the mini track when we start to lift and brake. We're going to get this car slowed down here. By the time we get to the end of pit road, we're going to start to think about releasing brake. As we get into the corner, we're going to bring this car in and we want to get these left side tires as close as we can to this white line here in the corner without going over it. You don't want to get down here on the apron, it'll just loop you right around. So we bring it down, and you can see now we're going to release the brake right here where this wall goes back even. So when you're in the cockpit with my FOV, you really can't see a whole lot because I have 3 screens. But you can start to see kind of, well, it's blocked by the A post. If you had triple screens, you could see the wall on your left-hand side, but you'll just have to look with your far chase cam and just see where you're releasing that on your replays. So you can see we're nice and low here in this lighter gray, just rotating that corner. As we go through this corner, you're going to start to feed a little bit of throttle and get ready for the drive off. You notice how when I go to full throttle here, almost immediately I know to straighten out my wheel. So I straighten my wheel out and I just get a really good drive off the corner with it. So we're full throttle, wheel straight. It takes us right here to the backstretch. We come to the crossover and that's where we start to think about turning. So when I'm in the cockpit, it looks like I'm going over that crossover gate here, and that's where I'm already turning. Crossover gate turn, lift, brake. Get this car ready for the corner. I take a nice shallow line in. Again, the goal is going to be left side tires as low as we can here in this corner. We get them down there, and then once we get to about the point where this pit road opens, that's where we're going to start to feed a little bit of throttle. So you can't really see it here. There's really not a good view from inside the car, but from externally, this pit wall right here, as that opens, you'll notice throttle input increases. Boom. Throttle up, ride it through the center a little bit, gradually increase, see where it's at there at pit exit. and then wait until we get just about straight here out of this corner right there. As soon as we get to full throttle, we straighten that wheel out, we let it take us to the wall, and then we drive it down the track. 471 lap time. All right, I am going to back up here and we will give you guys a lap inside the car. Like I said, there's not really a ton to look at, but it'll at least give you a look and feel. And there is a 471 lap. So if you guys are looking for short track setups, Team 53, we do all 5 short track cars as well as ARCA and CFix telemetry. With the new season starting, we charge $53 for all of the cars, everything. It's a one-stop shop. You don't have to pay per car. So if you get a late model stock and it sucks that week at a certain track because you just don't like the racing, you can go race something else. And if you guys can too, head over to our friends at Overdrive Racing Fuels or Racing Oils and Lubricants. They're an AMSOIL dealer, big partner of ours. Anytime you use the link in the description to purchase oil, filters, whatever it might be from AMSOIL, we get paid as well. So it does a ton to help them out. If you guys can, make sure you hit that link, especially if you're getting ready to do an oil change or if you race your real car. It's a great way to do that as well. So Kern here, you're pretty much seeing race trim is going to be the exact same as qualifying trim. Just load it up, drive it down the front stretch, turn it in. The big thing racing here at Kern, you want to make sure you protect the bottom. Bottom is king here. And so you got to really, really make sure that you're keeping your car so that nobody can get underneath you. That's probably the most important thing here. There's really no second lane at Kern. It doesn't matter how late in the race you run. It really doesn't come in. Maybe turns 3 and 4, but it's going to be a really rough one. Other than that, passing zones, entry to 1, entry to 3, and then if somebody gets loose, exit of 2, exit of 4. Can sometimes be really good if somebody's got a lift. But you know, it's just one of those tracks where qualifying is really going to be important, and then just being patient. You know, it's a 65 lap race. It's somewhat long, especially for the size of the track, a half mile. You just really got to get behind someone, follow them, and try and get them to overdrive entry. Try and get them to overdrive exit, and make that mistake to where you can pass them. And it just kind of goes from there. So. If you watched this far, hopefully you give us a like, give us a subscribe, head over to the Team 53 Discord, and let us know how you did. We'll see you guys in the next video.